There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Go crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe in your home, be safe in the streets. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fence. I still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like Martin Luther King. Till we friendly on the phone so you can call us. We ain't gonna call you back. Say they don't know if you call us. Say what you gonna do now. We all coming through now. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Go crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Yo, there's a jungle out.
Hi, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is I.A.N and this is Crime Watch, and we are back. I just came back from the flooded area in San Fernando, in South, in Saparia, in PENAL, in BARRACKPORE, in Suchet Trace, in San Francisco. I know there is flash flooded even in the East-West corridor. However, ladies and gentlemen, we're just going to... In fact, I did visit the Mosquito Creek this morning. I'm all wet. My clothes is wet. But nevertheless, I decided not to cancel my program and make sure and have live programming for you. All those who are locked on the app, especially even you, ladies and gentlemen, all those of you who are locked on In fact, thanks to the staff of Synergy who came out today just to make sure that we are live today. Ladies and gentlemen, now we can't show everything today, but even today I spoke with the Oropune East Member of Parliament, Dr. Rudal Munilal. I also spoke to the Member of Parliament, for Saparia, the Honorable Opposition Leader and MP Kamla Prasad Bissessa. Also, ladies and gentlemen, I spoke to Kazim Hussein, the minister in charge of local government. So I was like super busy today. In fact, hampers have already started to come in just in here, as you can see, from Extra Food. In fact, ladies and gentlemen, I supposed to collect maybe 100 or how much hampers from Extra Food to distribute into the affected areas. I'm supposed to be, in fact, I spoke to the owner, Firoz, of Super Quality, who's avid. They are both supporters of Crime Watch and they advertise on Crime Watch. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm just going to show you, now I have some little clips that we're going to do it really fast. Take the audio down, open up the lines. Just some of the areas that was affected by flood. This is the Mosquito Creek. Open up the lines. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Go ahead. Go ahead. 6714062. Close that door, please. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. I am showing you the Mosquito Creek area. A lot of people in San Fernando was affected, but in South was affected. I'm just showing you the Mosquito Creek area. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Go ahead. Hi, good evening. Hi, caller. Hi, caller. Good evening. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. 6714062. We want to hear from you. As you can see, the Mosquito Creek area. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Go ahead.
Hi, caller. Good evening.
Good evening. Good evening. How do we spread? Do you think that enough is being done by government to really help the flood victims? Let me hear from you. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. And I am here for you. Just want you all know that. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Go ahead. 6714062. Mr. Ramjas, can you check those phone lines? We want to hear from you. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch.
Hi, good evening.
Hi, good evening. Go ahead.
Yes, Mr. Allen, and imagine the PM saying that he can't shut down the country.
But it's terrible. It's terrible. I'm showing you photos today. Hi, good.
That is it.
Which is really, really bad. Really, really bad. I mean, here you have this guy saying that if you could just This guy made a very important point. Just take me back a little bit. 5 seconds when he came onto camera. Go ahead. Remember, this is unedited footage.
Hi. Why are we driving our motorcar like a boat? That piece of place there, we should have been driving there. That was the intention of the former government. This piece of road was to be rested for 6 months. Remove the vehicle from on this part of the lane and use there and continue repairing here. Why Rowley shut down everything and having poor people in problem?
Thank you. Wetting after wetting, boy. Vote PNM. Vote PNM. Is that these people are flooded out? Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Go ahead.
Yes. Good evening, Mr. Allen.
Hi.
What I could say about BRET this term is I am disappointed in the present regime, not to keep us updated. Thank God you are here on Synergy to keep us updated. To get a bit of news from the government station is like they don't exist, the people don't exist. We are seeing catastrophe, yet they're telling us the school children, and you have to come out to work tomorrow. No, no, no. This world is for the rich and the poor. To hell with you. God bless you, Mr. Allen.
Thank you again, ma'am. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Go ahead. 6714062. You have different people there talking about the floods in their area. We want to hear from you. Do you think that the Prime Minister should have come out and really say, you know, address the nation? Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Go ahead.
Good evening, Mr. Allen.
Hi.
It's so sad to see what is taking
sad.
place in this country. Look how much work it has to be done. And they're just laying off people, putting people on the breadline. Look at the condition of the place. They should be upkeeping that right. You have people cleaning the streets and the canals. Look how poor people have to be suffering.
Now they're suffering.
TEANA expression, nigga, more.
They're suffering. Serious, they're suffering. Look at this now. This real bad, you know. This real bad, you know. Real bad. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Go ahead. But the sandbag is of no use. Nobody has visited you all as yet. Leave the audio because imagine because some part of the video is unedited. Hi, good evening. Because we don't want to have no coarse language.
Hi, good afternoon.
Hi, good evening. Go ahead.
That is so disgraceful and it's very, very poor on behalf of the TNM regime. You should see Maloney, where all the manholes and all the sewage coming up in the road.
Oh God. And I will tell you something. They, you know, they had a perfect chance. They have a perfect chance. I mean, this is so other people roof blown away. And it's not a matter. Me are blaming Rowley for this, you know. But so much money spent behind stadium, behind uselessness. You understand? Uselessness. Open up the lines. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Go ahead. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch.
Hi, good evening. I'm calling from Penal.
Hi, Penal. I was down in your area today.
Okay, what I'm disappointed in, sir, is that we have prone to flooding, and up to this hour, WASA has not relieved no water supplies.
Which area is this? I have a hotline. Which area is this?
This is Lower Clark Road, Penal.
Lower Clark Road. All right, no problem. No water in Lower Clark Road. Could you all text me? Please text me on these numbers. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Go ahead. Really bad. Yeah, really bad. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Next caller. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Go ahead. Next caller, 6714. We want to hear from you. I really want to hear from you.
Hello, good.
Hi, good night. Go ahead.
Hello?
Yes, go ahead, sir.
Yeah,
go ahead. Go ahead. Hi, caller. Go ahead.
Hi, Mr. Allen. We have a lot of flood down in Aberdeen Park, and no one has come and checked us as yet.
Nobody. By 20 minutes time, everybody come.
Nobody in Aberdeen Park should go on us. I cannot even come out my home.
Wow, nobody, yeah? Just imagine that. Open up the lines. Hi, good evening. I want people, this is your program. This is where we highlight it. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Go ahead. Hi, caller. Go ahead.
Hello?
Hi, caller. Go ahead.
Hello?
Hi, caller. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Hello?
Yes, caller. Go ahead. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Go ahead. We want to hear from you.
Hi, good evening, Mr. Allen.
How do you describe the flooding?
Oh, very bad. And our Prime Minister.
You know this man never come out and address the nation?
Nothing for the people in Trinidad and Tobago.
Nothing.
It is very bad. I am calling from Waterloo Road, Capichaman. We have flood here, but not as much as those people who got it.
Yeah, nah,
you understand? It's very bad for our Prime Minister. When our Kamala Prasad, she came out in the rain when we have flood and meet everybody. True. But not this Rowley. Thank you, Mr. Allen.
The man never come out. Come back to me. You know, ladies and gentlemen, the Prime Minister of this country never came out and addressed the nation, not even for 3 minutes, and say, well, lady, had I been the Prime Minister, I would have come out. And in fact, I spoke to the opposition leader today, and she said she would have done the same. They come out and tell the people, what is your plan? What are some of the measures? Do you know some, ladies and gentlemen, some of the shelters was just... it had nothing. It had absolutely nothing. So many people in Laventille, they said shelter, but when the place closed up, they were turned away. And the Prime Minister of this country should have come out and say, well, ladies and gentlemen, you know, we are on a storm watch. You understand? And you all need to be indoors and pray. We want to warn and come out and say something, encourage the citizens of this country. You never said anything, Dr. Rowley. Never. You never came out and even talked to your people. And it is very shameful. I'm telling you that, and you might get vexed with me, but it is very shameful. You never came out and addressed the nation. Open up the lines. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. I'm just giving you videos as it comes in here. And there are videos right now. Mr. Ramjas, do you have it? Go ahead. Show the videos that I give to you. Go ahead. The photos. The photos. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Go ahead. Russell, go ahead. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Go ahead. Hello?
Uncle Aaron, that's really bad.
Yeah, it's really bad. And I will tell you something. Some of you who live in high-rise buildings and high-rise house, you know, you are not worried. You are not affected. But these people, you know what is that? All your couch, all your refrigerator. But I have a bomb to tell you, but that the government gonna feel sick. I spoke to a certain minister today, and he said, but wait now. There is a grant where you can get a refrigerator, where you can get a stove. There is a grant. So we are really citizens of this country who are affected by floods. Some of you who are watching right now might be affected by the flood, by the flash flooding. But there are people right now. Open up your lines. Show me some photos, Mr. Ramjas. Show me some photos. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Hi, good evening. Right, leave it here. In fact, I did speak with the opposition leader. Go ahead. Hi, good evening.
Hi, good evening.
Hi, I'm the opposition leader here in South area. Hi, good evening.
Hi, good evening.
Good evening, ma'am.
I'm calling from Sentinel Village. Concerning the Caroni River, it now burst.
The Caroni River now burst? Put that as, it now burst.
All by the airport, they have heavy flood.
It now burst the bank. Hold a second, leave it right there. Could somebody put up that on a CG?
It's starting to have heavy flood on this side.
Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Go ahead.
So let us come and check out the flood. The Prime Minister I want to do nothing for we. So we are the people that have to come out now and see what we could do for one another. And
I did, ladies and gentlemen, remove the CG bar. I did met with the opposition leader. My good friend. In fact, I saw her walking around. Open up the lines, continue the clips again. And Dr. Rudal Munilal. But it's really sad. It's a serious thing. It's a very, very serious thing. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch.
Oh, yeah.
Hold on, there's another video that I sent to you, George, just now. Is it up already? Is it up? Come back to me. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Show me all your... Hey, yeah, go ahead.
Who waited for Rowley to come out? Rowley in the mansion, rock back. Rowley maybe sleep like a baby through this. You feel Rowley anybody to study?
Lady, you're right. You're right. Let me tell you something. And this has nothing to do with no opposition leader and no politics. the man as the Prime Minister should have come out and say, well, ladies and gentlemen, as the Prime Minister of this country, I am asking citizens to be indoors, take the necessary, precautions and whatnot. There are different measures, we have put in place for you. Come out and tell us something now. Come out now. Come out. But you didn't do that. You're too busy. He never addressed the nation. And I tell you, he should have addressed the nation. Let's continue. Let's take a fast break.
This is a paid political announcement. We salute and congratulate the leader of the People's National Movement, the Honorable Prime Minister, Dr. Keith Rowley, and his cabinet for the vision and leadership they have demonstrated in managing the affairs of Trinidad and Tobago. From Nazim Bashk of AV Drilling, this was a paid political announcement.
Bakery Treats is known for its great baked products and service with a smile. We offer a variety of breads, cakes, and pastries. We use no preservatives or added chemicals for maintaining a healthy lifestyle. So visit us today. Put Bakery Treats on top of your shopping list.
It's back, yes it's back, Fab India Expo at the White Tent opposite Medford Gas Station, Shibwana, starting from 9 June to 26 June, featuring Ala Group from the UAE and Marina Islamic Fashion from Saudi Arabia, specially catering for Eid, furniture, handicrafts, footwear, jewelry, and many more from around the world. We are the biggest in the Caribbean, food court that no one can resist, Tandoori King, Dosa Diner, Abby's Burger, Nanu's Kulfi, and many more. Make your way to Fab India Expo at the White Tent opposite Medford Gas Station, Shibwana's 9 to 26 June.
If you are looking for something special at the supermarket, well, you don't have to worry. Check out Super Quality's Supermarket, where there's always something special in your trolley. 3 massive branches: number 47 Tissue Drive, Trinity, number 98 Endeavour Road, Chaguanas, and Couva Main Road next to Republic Bank.
Ladies and gentlemen, other photos of flash flooding. Go ahead. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Go ahead. Hi, caller. Yeah, go ahead, go ahead. Hi, go ahead. Next caller. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Go ahead. Hi, caller.
Hello. Good evening, Mr. I.A.N. Allen.
Good evening.
The Prime Minister did address the nation when the flood, when BRET was coming. I call it death or something.
Okay, go ahead. You get your 500, don't worry. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch.
Hi, good evening. Good evening, Mr. I.A.N. Allen.
Yes,
we are calling from the penal area. We just want the country to know that the Prime Minister of this country has failed our country. He has failed the people. He has failed. Look at the Honorable Kamala Prasad-Bisesa came out in her boots today and through the rain and the flood and go and try to give the people some assistance. It's very clear that the PNM and Keith Rowley has failed this country. They should resign immediately.
Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Go ahead. Let's talk about your area. Let me focus on your area now. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch.
Yeah, hello?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm speaking from the Bonnet Gardens area.
What's going on in the Bonnet Gardens? Tell me.
Yeah, anybody know how hard I hope to have PNM build PNM. And today, with all this rain, my house is flat back, and all the water that settled there was coming through the seep of the foundation in my bedroom. I am an elder, I past 70. I just took an operation in my eye, so I can't bend down, I can't look up, I can't cook, I can't do anything. I called the ODPM and I told them what was happening. They said they're going to get in touch with Arima.
They get in contact with you? They get in contact with your auntie?
No, they said they got in touch with Arima Council. They never up to now. It's the young boys who heard what happened to me. They came and fixed me up. The young boys in the area. Yeah?
Next caller. Next caller. Thank you again, caller. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Go ahead. Hello, go ahead. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Go ahead.
This is the flash flooding.
Hi, good evening. We want to hear from you. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. I'm just showing you flash flooding videos.
Hi, hello.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hi, good evening, Ian.
Hi, go ahead.
Hi. I'm calling from Waterloo.
What's going on in Waterloo?
Well, a lot of rain. This is Sally.
Hi, Sally. All right. Thank you again.
Yeah.
Next caller. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. A lot of rain in Waterloo. Go ahead. We want to hear from you. Show that video that I give to you, South. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Hi, caller.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
You know, I want Mr. I.A.N to know that last night the Prime Minister...
Last night what? No, she hung up the phone. I just to let you all know that. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Next caller. Hi, good evening. Next caller. Come on. Socks, this is the video I give.
About 7 this morning. So all
that's the phone interview.
2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. You all were perfect. How long you all been living here now?
Live on Crime Watch. Go ahead. Hi, caller. Good evening.
Hello, good night.
Yeah, caller. Go ahead.
Good night, Mr. I.A.N. And why they complaining about...
Go ahead.
Hello?
Go ahead.
Why they complaining about the flood? Somebody tell them to build it. Nobody didn't tell them to build it.
Oh my God. Oh my God. And I will tell you something. Come back to me. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. It's not a math. Not everybody enough to live in these high-rise apartment in Port of Spain. Not everybody good enough to live in some of these big-time million-dollar apartments. And nobody's, listen to me, I am not upset with the government for the rain, you know. I can't blame Dr. Keith Rowley for the rain. I can't blame him for the storm. But what I am blaming him for is that the money that was allocated, the 100 million or almost 200 million that was allocated for the stadium, where people got contract for 20 million, 30 million, 40 million, where you took 5 million and buy picture, 12 million and buy car and do and palava and run your route. What I am saying is that same money should have been allocated for infrastructure work, proper drainage, because we have a serious drainage problem in this country. And also, ladies and gentlemen, but I will tell you something, and just to let you all know, Erica Ram, just made that call for me, please, with that man number I give you. And get a picture of him. Get a picture of him before you call that person. Open up the lines. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. What's back and I'm making this
Yes, good afternoon, Mr. Allen. I'm calling from Poker Road.
Hi, Coco Road. Go ahead.
We have a flood in the area.
Audio,
Flash flooding.
show the
We
video,
went to the
Socks. Show the
ODPM
video.
office.
Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Go ahead.
No sandbags. They're giving you empty bags and you must find the sand to put in it. Nothing is in place.
Hold on. We have a problem with the video. Socks, could you show the video that I give to you?
Hello?
Hold a second. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead, ma'am. Go ahead. Next caller. Hi, good evening. Go ahead. Next caller. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Go ahead. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Go ahead.
Yes, good evening. I'm calling from Poker Road.
We
have flash flooding in the area. I visited the ODPM office in Chagonas and they have nothing. They're offering you empty bags and you must find the sand to put in it. They have nothing.
Empty bags?
Empty bags and telling you find the sand. They have no inflatable. They have no sand. They have nothing.
Wow. Next. So how prepared is the ODPM? Hi, good evening. Don't put up the audio, please, in the video, please. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Go ahead. I'm just showing you somebody flash flooded in South. Hi, caller. Good evening.
Hi, good afternoon, Mr. Ian Allen. What I'm calling to say is, right? For the time Kamala was there, she walked around.
Right. Go ahead. Next caller. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Go ahead. Hi, good evening. You are live on Crime Watch. 6714062. We want to hear from you, ladies and gentlemen. We really want to hear from you. Some of the flooding areas in the south area. Hi, good evening, and I want to thank Extra Food and Super Quality for sending me hampers to distribute. Hi, good evening. Keep that video running, please. It's about 13 minutes. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Hi, caller. Go ahead.
How are you going? How are you going?
Good.
This is total madness, right?
Total madness. Total madness. Total madness. I'm just showing you some of the flash flooding in the south area. And do you know what happened? They have neglected the south. Yeah, they have neglected the south. Open up the lines. But let me tell you something. Come back to me. Mr. Ramjas, you have that photo ready for me? Call that person for me. Mr. Ramjas, could you call that person for me? Could you call that person? We're going to take a fast break. When we come back, we'll continue.
Z India Expo Fashion from the Stars. Now open at Extra Foods Plaza Chaguanas next to KFC. New goods just arrived from India. All-inclusive Indian outfit for all occasions. A wide assortment of bridal Indian wear, kurtas, kids Indian wear, jewelry, shoes for everyone, puja items, home decor and lots more. Come check us out today at Z India Expo, the big white tent at Extra Plaza Chaguanas next to KFC. Opening from 10:30 a.m. to 9 p.m. daily.
Tile Studio, your #1 choice for tiles, is having a massive wow sale on the widest selection of tiles. You can get tiles for your bathroom, living room, outdoors, and the entire home. We also carry lots and lots of more tiles, vanities, and jacuzzis. Opposite any hard grounds on the Eastern Main Road, Tagarigua. Tile Studio, your #1 choice for tiles.
It's your journey, our passion at Brandtech. Visit us today at number 10 Londonville Main Road, Montrose, Chaguanas, or contact us at 672-8575. Now open on Saturdays.
Freeport Agro Center is having a 2-week special on Van Egmond, the special magic soil from Holland for all plants. Farmers and householders, grow your own high-quality foods today. Watch your crops bear in 6 weeks, ornamental plants and vegetables. 2-week special on 50-liter bags, $70 retail, $60 wholesale. Retailers needed, come on board. Freeport Agri Center opposite the Freeport Police Station. Call us at 496-4603 or 790-9247. Retailers needed.
Everybody's talking about Extra Foods Ramadan specials. Chana 400 gram pack $7.49. Split peas 400 gram pack $2.99. Peanut pumpkin $1.99 per pound. Gala apples 10 for $19.99. Brown sugar 1 pound bag $3.99. Moo evaporated milk $3.99 and Happy condensed milk $4.99. Extra Foods Chaguanas, Grand Bazaar, Arima, and now off Endeavour Highway Chaguanas. Extra Foods, always something extra for you.
You, the sawmill owners who can't afford the hassle, call us today. Green Heart Lumber from Guyana. Best quality, 12 by 12 square foot or any customized length. Delivery in less than 2 weeks. Call 715-1457 Monday through Friday between 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. Serious inquiries only.
You can now visit Double Palm Guest House, where you can enter unnoticed. Open 24 hours every day. Check in unnoticed and share a special moment to remember. Double Palm Guest House, opposite KFC Aruka, Madras Road, Kelly Village, Caroni, Derrick Road, Chase Village, and Clark Road, Penal.
Now open in Debe. Mistra Imports Limited, 172 SS Erin Road, Debe, next door to Big Apple. For all South customers, American latex paints for residential, commercial, and industrial use. Paint price from $35 and up. Also, #1 supplier of artificial turf. We do mixed paints over 3,000 colors to choose from. Call 220-5818.
It's the final extension. Yes, India InStyle Expo at the Big Tent opposite Center of Excellence Mokoya is definitely closing on the 5th of June. Brand new goods with the latest variety of ready-made garments, handicraft, footwear, jewelry, and many more. Up to 80% off. Links and credit cards accepted. Exhibitors from India, Pakistan, Vietnam, China, and many more. Perfect place to shop for Indian Arrival Day. Don't miss your last chance to visit India InStyle Expo at the Big Tent opposite Center of Excellence Mokoya. Definitely closing 5th of June.
I thought it's Udall area. All right, let me go. You sit down, we just driving up. We gotta go and get the people out there and see what's going on. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Go ahead, take the audio down. Hi, good evening. Please, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Go ahead. Hello? I like all the Prime Minister.
You're doing a real good job. Pertaining to that lady you called earlier on. They get HGC house free, you know, so people had to build house wherever they could.
Yeah, that's true. Everybody
so,
affected by
that, but people who are to suffer and try to live anywhere, it's not a matter that the country had to see about drainage and that kind of thing.
Drainage is very poor. And you see, they had 100 million, but they put it in stadium. How the stadium can help people today? Stadium can't help nobody today. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Go ahead. You all got a number for him? Cooking in the road. They're cooking in the road. In the road. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Go ahead.
Look at these people and them. Lost all their kitchen every day, so they're cooking in the road.
All right, no problem. No problem. Could you shut up a little bit?
You're the president of the temple? Right. Oh, good. Watch.
Just showing you the affected area. Just the affected area. Some of the areas here, ladies and gentlemen, is flood all over. And I'm sure you have never seen this. But this is the area in South. South was hard hit. Open. Did you all get onto him?
Oh God, somebody dog. Now nobody, everybody live like one in the road here. Now they'll come back. Hi, uncle. Watch this area here.
Yeah, boy, over the side he get it all hard, but my uncle across the road, he get hard inside the house too.
Oh, cool. Yeah, go ahead.
Inside the flood out.
That might be rolling now, helicopter.
Oh God, they're gonna be right. The big river right over there.
Cool. Hi. So all the equipment damage and whatnot.
Everything.
Let's break.
Cheap prices at Hearty Foods. Get 2-liter Absolute Vodka at $350. 4 2-liter Cold at $20. 48 pieces barbecue quarters at $330. 2 750 ml White Oak Rum at $170. 2 1-liter Ciroc at $650. 2 750 ml Black and White Scotch Whiskey at $300. Only at Hearty Food Supermarket, located at 21 to 22 Queen Street, Arima.
For all your air conditioning needs, call Neil Cool at 748-4122. We do sales, installation, service and repair. We carry brands like Lennox, Daikin, Comfy, Amana and Delta air conditioners. Get Lennox 12,000 BTU 2600, 18,000 BTU 3700, Comfy 12,000 BTU 2300, 18,000 BTU 3400. Service prices for 12 and 18,200. 24K $300. So call us today 748-4122. Neil Cool Air Conditioning Services, quality brands, professional service.
Z India Expo Fashion from the Stars. Now open at Extra Foods Plaza Chaguanas next to KFC. New goods just arrived from India. All-inclusive Indian outfit for all occasions. A wide assortment of bridal Indian wear, curtains, kids Indian wear, jewelry, shoes for everyone, puja items, home decor and lots more. Come check us out today at Z India Expo, the big white tent at Extra Plaza Chaguanas next to KFC. Opening from 10:30 a.m. to 9 p.m. daily.
It's your journey, our passion at Brantec. Visit us today at number 10 Londonville Main Road, Montrose, Chaguanas, or contact us at 672-8575. Now open on Saturdays.
If you are looking for something special at the supermarket, well, you don't have to worry. Check out Super Quality's Supermarket, where there's always something special in your trolley. 3 massive branches: number 47 Tissue Drive, Trinity, number 98 Endeavour Road, Chaguanas, and Couva Main Road next to Republic Bank.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, I have the Minister of Local Government on the air. Hi, Mr. Hussein. Good afternoon. Hi, Mr. Hussein.
Hello.
Hi, is this Minister Kazim Hussein?
Good afternoon, Chief.
Good afternoon, sir. How have you been?
Well, I'm in the rain.
Well, I know you're in the rain. I realize you spent your entire day in the south area. What is your plan for the affected area?
Well, since 7 this morning, I was down in the PENAL DB Superior Corporation, which is headed by Dr. Gen Ramadan Singh and Dr. Alan Sami. And we were out on the field from as early as 7 until this afternoon, assessing the area. There were a lot of damages being done through roofs blown off, trees falling on the roadways and so on. A lot of flooding because it's a low-lying area, so a lot of flooding was in the area down there. Over 300 families were affected.
But what is your plan? What is your plan for tomorrow? What do you plan to do for them?
Well, we spoke today. I was in touch with the Minister of National Security and Social Development, and the intent to visit the head of the corporations have to make the request on behalf of the families.
But I will tell you something. We have no time for requests. We would like to know, I mean, these people are affected now. They have no food. Some of the villages, they are totally cut out. Some of the villages, I mean, people have lost their refrigerators, their food stuff. I mean, there is no room for discussion. By the time you discuss it, people starving. I mean, you as the Minister of Local Government, I mean, I ain't here to bash you or anything, but just tell us, what is your plan of action right now, as of this moment? How could you, how would you be assisting the affected families? Full stop.
Right, well, I just told you, the requests have to come through the corporation, the councillors, and the aldermen will know the people in the area. That's why we went around today. And they will take whatever they need, mattresses, they need water, they got to get food, water, clothing. We open a shelter today, our family with about 7 people were taking their family. I just come off the phone with Dr. Alan Sami. And they making all the arrangements for everything, all the mattresses, the food, everything. Yeah.
Do you intend to give them mattress and food stuff?
Yes, yes.
So when can the affected residents see those things coming from government?
Well, Dr. I tell you, Dr. Sami and Dr. Ramadan Singh, they are the ones who intend to give them out. I think they started to give it out already.
What are some of the areas you have started to distribute these items so the affected residents can look out?
No, today I went along with the board chairman to assess the area to see what the flooding and where the roofs are blown up. We took tarpaulins and so on. And
maybe hold on. Maybe you could just show the video, not the picture now. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Thanks. Hold on a second. So, Minister, tell me, is there a fund in place? I know the last administration had a fund in place because we're still trying to get in contact with the MP for Oropune East and the Superior. Is there a fund in place to assist those people with refrigerators and mattress and furniture and whatnot? If it's a $1,200 fund or something like that?
Well, I am not aware about the fund. Yeah.
You're not aware?
What we are concerned about was we have the team in place to deal with WASA, TNTEC, TSCT, the Army, the police, because we took the Army, went down there today. I requested the Army to go down to take families out with the dinkies to take them out of their homes, make sure that they go into the shelters and so on and give them the food stuff and clothing, as I said.
Minister, some of the shelters, people indicated to us that they went to some of the shelters, but the doors were closed, like in the Laventille area and whatnot. Because remember, that's a hilly area.
Well, it was the owners and the corporation to ensure once families are affected, that shelters were supposed to be open.
So where can these affected people, in fact, with people who wish to, what are some of the hotlines that people can call right now?
Each corporation is responsible. We are the first responders, so each corporation has the onus to make sure and make themselves accessible to the community. PENAL, David, Port Spain, San Fernando, Mayaro, TOCO, SANGRE, GRANDE, everybody. Point 14. The 14 corporations, they are the first responders.
Minister, if I tell you something, you could believe me? I went down today in the flood area down south, and I tell you something, people who lost their house, it had nothing to eat, it had nothing, you know. It really had nothing, and I think that, to be honest with you, it had to have an action plan tonight, you know, because people have nothing to eat. People lost all their fridge, their stove. I mean, you and I could talk because you are not affected by the flooding. I am not affected by the flooding. By the time you're waiting for some man to tell you something, people starving, and something must be done tonight. What is the government action plan for tonight? Hello? Hi, good evening. Yeah, go ahead, Minister. Wow. Try to call him back. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Go ahead. Well, come back to me. Come back to me, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, I was chatting with the Minister of Local Government. I lost the call, but I have to tell the minister. I have to tell the minister that while he's saying doctor this and man and man they, people are affected by the flooding. You understand? While you're sleeping on your nice $20,000 bed, people have to look for a place to sleep. Sometimes it comes a point where you can't really. We pass discussion. We pass meeting, we pass this man supposed to be doing that man supposed to be doing that. What we really doing? Because there are people tonight in the affected areas who kitchen mash up, who kitchen flood out, who bed flood out, who wardrobe gone, who clothes gone. There are people tonight, what are we doing right now tonight? I can't wait till one man meet the next man tomorrow. You understand? There's no way to mash up the minister. It was very nice of him to answer my call. But then again, I can't wait. Open up the lines. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Go ahead. This is the part 2. Part 2. Yeah, go ahead.
Hello?
Hi, good evening. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch.
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead. Next caller. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Go ahead. Come back to me. I'm loading another part of a video. There are a lot of things that happened today that even we were down in the ROSHARD area. Here the minister says, by being honest with you, the minister didn't really talk nothing with sense. Because you are telling me one man and doctor this man and that man and the man they come in and some man the day. No. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. It don't take a rocket scientist to run this country. You need to have common sense. And you need to understand there was a storm last night. And you need to understand there are hundreds of people in this country who have been affected by the storm, who are displaced right now, and not everybody going in the shelter. Don't measure the displaced by the shelters. Not everybody leaving their home. Because we live in time where there is crime. While I'm in the shelter, a man gone thief my TV. While I'm in the shelter, a man might gone thief my car. While my house underwater. So don't feel everybody coming in our shelter. What we need to find out, what is government plan right now to assist the affected? Are we bringing out the army? Are we bringing out people, the military people, to start to go into the affected areas? Are we coming tonight to say that there, as of 9 o'clock tonight, the affected areas, you'll see 1,000 people, so 1,000 people down on the east-west corridor. That's what we want to hear. Are there the excavators and whatnot? Open up the lines. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Go ahead. Let's take a fast break.
It's It's back. Yes, it's back. Farb India Expo at the White Tent opposite Medford Gas Station, Shagwanas, starting from 9 June to 26 June, featuring Ala Group from the UAE and Marina Islamic Fashion from Saudi Arabia, specially catering for Eid, furniture, handicrafts, footwear, jewelry, and many more from around the world. We are the biggest in the Caribbean. Food court that no one can resist. Tandoori King, Dosa Diner, Abby's Burger, Nanu's Kulfi, and many more. Make your way to Farb India Expo at the White Tent opposite Medford Gas Station, Shagwanas, 9 to 26 June.
Only a few days remaining to catch the massive Father's Day sale now on at Racetrack Wheels. It's the king of the ride sale. Everything must go. We're selling out everything. Few 15-inch rim and tires remaining for as low as $2,995. 17-inch rim and tire from as low as $3,500. 18-inch rim and tire from as low as $4,995. Also get up to 50% off selected tagged items. Head on down to the king of the ride Father's Day sale at Racetrack Wheels. Sale ends this Saturday.
If you are looking for something special at the supermarket, well, you don't have to worry. Check out Super Quality's Supermarket, where there's always something special in your trolley. 3 massive branches: number 47 Tissue Drive, Trinity, number 98 Endeavour Road, Shagwanas, and Couva Main Road next to Republic Bank. For all your air conditioning needs, call Neil Cool at 748-4122. We do sales, installation, service and repair. We carry brands like Lennox, Daikin, Comfy, Amana and Delta air conditioners. Get Lennox 12,000 BTU 2600, 18,000 BTU 3700, Comfy 12,000 BTU 2300, 18,000 BTU 3400. Service prices for 12 and 18,000 200. 24K $300. So call us today, 748-4122. Neil Cool Air Conditioning Services, quality brands, professional service.
Namalco Construction Services Limited is one of the largest constructions company in Trinidad and Tobago. We have been in operation since 1998, serving both the public and private sectors with the largest fleet of modern equipment to undertake projects of any capacity. Our services include civil engineering work, road paving and repairs, land development and infrastructure work, rental of heavy and small equipment, transportation services and lots more. Call 651-0074 or 651-0080.
Will collapse. They have never seen anything like this. No, they have never seen anything like this. They are fearing for the worst here, and the water is rising. Now we decided, ladies and gentlemen, not to bring a drone or anything. We don't want a drone. We don't want a drone shot. But what we're trying to do is to make sure, meet the people and find. It doesn't matter staying up in the helicopter. We could have go maybe to Brico, whoever, get a national helicopter rented for $6,000 US. But we decided not to do that today, just to make sure we come and meet with the people to understand that, hey, this is how they are affected by the storm. But the damages, what you are seeing here, so, and not only here, across Trinidad and Tobago, there are so many areas that proper drainage need to be repaired, need to be built, and it's like you take 100 and 200 million and where you spend it? 10-second shots. Just 10-second shots. Yeah, I mean, showing you the inside here. I get even you're live on Crime Watch. We're still trying to get in contact with the Minister for Oropune East. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Go ahead.
Hello. Mr. Ian Allen.
Hold a second. Take that call down. Dr. Rudal Munilal, good afternoon.
Hello.
Hi, this is Ian Allen. Are you hearing me? We are live. I'm sorry to call you from a cell phone.
I'm hearing you.
Are you hearing me, sir?
Yes, I'm hearing you.
How are you? What's happening? I know we spoke today. Here now, I wanted to ask you something. Minister Kazim Hussein, the Minister of Local Government, said that there's no program in place to buy no stove and buy no refrigerator because people just don't want a mattress and a hamper.
Is there a program in place where, I know last time you all had a program in place where to purchase for a stove or refrigerator, you know, give them something to already start over.
Yes, I can confirm.
Go ahead, sir.
Yes, I can confirm that there are programs in place at the Ministry of Social Development. There are programs in place at the Ministry of Housing, for example, where we can provide emergency assistance. Those programs were in place when we were in office. It appears from all indications that the government has terminated those programs that were in place before we left office. And regrettably, those are the same programs that are required now to assist persons in emergency situations. So there are programs in place, but the government has dismantled them. And having dismantled them, they are now paying the price for that. In that persons and citizens who are facing this severe problem now cannot access help.
Yeah, because you realize now, you see, we have passed hamper and mattress. People are really affected in the south area and the east-west corridor. So people just don't want a hamper coming and saying, well, look at hamper. No, that can't do anything. When your fridge mash up, when your stove mash up.
You're very right. I mean, this is not an issue for hampers and, you know, tarpaulin and mattress and so on. The government needs to identify, the opposition leader today has made a statement. The government needs to identify a specific funding mechanism to ensure that persons can get emergency help for repairs of their homes, for replacement of their appliances and so on. And those must be put in place. There are programs to deal with that. The government needs to ensure those programs are in place and they are adequately funded. And there's a fast-track mechanism to ensure that persons can get that sort of relief. This is not a time to rely on the age-old mechanisms and the bureaucracy and so on.
Yeah, because let me ask you something. While you all were in power, you all, I remember when the then Prime Minister Kamala Persad-Bissessar was sworn in, immediately, in fact, just that same day there was a flood. I remember that. That's sometime into 2010.
Of course, when Mrs. Persad-Bissessar was sworn in as Prime Minister, I think within minutes she got herself into the appropriate gear and went out to see the flood victims and to provide help. Once she had the legal authority to do that, she did that. And today we are seeing another situation where the Prime Minister appears to be invisible, the Cabinet appears to be invisible, and they are not providing any sort of assistance to the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago. What is required now is emergency support. This is not a time for bureaucracy and you know, the age-old programs and getting assistance in the next 6 months or 12 months and so on. And Mrs. Kamala Persad-Bissessar has demonstrated the approach to dealing with these problems.
Sir, well, thanks again. When are you, in fact, I am sure, well, I realize that someone indicated to me that you are still outside.
Yes, we are still in the area. We are now in the Penal area, looking at some of the flood-prone areas and assisting and in touch with the residents of the affected areas. We expect early in the morning to be back out, and I expect to be mobilizing some support from the business community to ensure that we can have backhoes and trucks and so on involved. Mrs. Persad-Bissessar expects to be out in the morning very, very early. She has already made a significant amount of mobilization efforts to ensure that the private sector is involved in assisting the affected areas, and we're really working 24 hours a day to ensure that we can assist the residents.
But tell me, in your area, the flood, the water is going down or it's rising still?
Well, we have a difficult situation here where the water would be rising because of the time delay in the process between the various areas of the island and the runoff. But we are expecting to bring some assistance. Persad-Bissessar today has spoken to several members of the business community. She has been in touch with the councillors. She has been in touch with the various local government areas. And she is now in a position where she can indicate that various citizens from across the country have indicated their willingness to support her efforts, and the United National Congress and Mrs. Prasad Bisasa has been working to provide assistance. We want to take the opportunity to thank the business community and to thank all those who have assisted so that we can provide relief for the citizens, not only of Penal, but of throughout the country.
But let me ask you something.
We call on all citizens. This is a moment when we call on all citizens outside of our respective areas to bind together, to join hands, and to give whatever they can, to assist. Mrs. Prasad Bisasa is now calling. She is now making a national call to all the business community to join hands and to come together to assist all those who are in need of support at this very difficult moment.
Well, I know it's very, very difficult. But tell me something. Is there a number, sir, or how can your residents get in contact with you, your constituents?
We are the member for Parliament for Siparia, Mrs. Prasad Bisasa, myself, the member for Oropuche East and Oropuche West, Mrs. Sadia Guiding, the member for Naparima, Mr. Ravi Charles. Our constituency offices are open, and we expect that constituents will call the office and lodge their complaints, and we will follow up in good time. The onus is now on the government of Trinidad and Tobago to act in a reasonable time, to act swiftly to bring emergency relief to the people of this country. But the opposition leader, Mrs. Prasad Bisasa, and other MPs have been on the field all day, and they are asking for great support in this. They have shown the capacity at this time to provide national leadership, and she has demonstrated that boots on the ground is really the approach to dealing with this problem.
Tell me something. You've been a member of parliament and you've been at the parliamentary level, and have you spoken to your parliamentary colleague and Mr. Kazim Hussein, the Minister of Local Government, to assist you in the affected areas?
Yes, what I can say is that we have spoken to the councillors, the aldermen, the chairman of the various corporations. We have indicated to them the nature of this crisis, and Mrs. Prasad Bisasa has been in touch with them, and she has directed them since, I believe, since Saturday last. Mrs. Prasad Bisasa has directed all chairmen, all aldermen, all councillors to take a hands-on approach to dealing with this problem, and the UNC councillors and chairmen have been thoroughly briefed. The political leader and opposition leader, Mrs. Prasad Bisasa, spoke to them. I've been in touch with them on a daily basis, and we are monitoring this matter, and we expect to be helping those of us, those persons in the affected areas, particularly in the areas that we have some jurisdiction over.
Thanks again, sir. You have a wonderful night, and I will call you after the program to see.
Thank you. Thank you very much, and we expect to be doing much more tonight. As nightfall, we are visiting some of the residents in the area to bring food relief, at least food relief at this time, and we will continue that late into the night.
Okay, Dr. Rudal Munilal. Thanks again. Thank you.
Thank you very much. God bless.
Thank you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you come back to me. Well, you heard it from Dr. Rudal Munilal. I'm still trying to get it in the... You see, and I will tell you something, and he's right, he's right. As much as some of you might have your issues with him, he's right. This is not a time for meeting and part three. Go ahead. Part three. This is not a time for meeting and this thing and that thing and thing. Show the video, open up the lines. People need help right now. Whether you like it or not, we are in a crisis. You understand? Hi, good evening. You're live on crime. Go ahead. Okay, go ahead. Hi, good evening. You're live on crime watch. Go ahead. Hi, go ahead. And I did speak with the minister, the former prime minister, the opposition leader, with respect to what she would have done. Well, in fact, we expect about 50 or 60 hampers from extra food. In fact, I have it. I have 50 or 60 hampers from extra food. I've been in the flood, or my clothes is wet. Also, super quality. In fact, super quality. I did speak with the owner of super quality, Firoz, my good friend. He's going to send some hampers to me. Also, ladies and gentlemen, remember you can text me on 2944081 if you want to give out mattress and you want to give out hampers and whatnot. You can drop it at my studio. Stephanie put up the numbers that if they wish to drop items, they can bring it for flood victims, bring it here so we can distribute it. I did speak with the opposition leader today. How are you, sir? What's happening? Well, first of all, what have you to say about the flood?
Well, from the areas we have seen and reports we've received, it seems as there's widespread flooding. Especially in this Oropouche basin, which is Oropouche, his constituency east, Oropouche west, and my constituency, Sapara. And the Penal Debe Corporation has been particularly bad. I'm told about 25 houses have lost their roofs, lost roofs and so on. But the flooding is there, waters are subsiding in some places and others not. But there's a tremendous need for emergency relief, and I'm not seeing that happening. I'm not seeing any real help being given. It is one thing to visit, but really people need relief. This is it. So we put up some money, and the councillors, the MP, myself, and we got some hampers which we have been distributing thus far.
The entire morning.
Yes, for the whole morning we've been out on the road. And
that you were here. In fact, we just spoke to one of the villagers here, and they indicated that you were here for the last 4 hours. You have been on the streets.
Might be more than 4.
Sorry I missed you.
Might be more than 4. We've been in different areas, But what I would like to see, and I made that call earlier, is that the government has not made any announcement of an emergency relief fund. I think that is what is important now, because it's one thing to visit, it's one thing to give people mattresses.
Right, so ladies and gentlemen, I did speak with the opposition. You're going to see more tomorrow, but I'm just showing you the affected areas. In fact, ladies and gentlemen, I've spoken with some contractors and whatnot from Point, see that. And they will be, in fact, we have asked for some excavators. In fact, I'll be getting some excavators and tractors and whatnot to assist the affected areas. This is what I am doing personally. So, and also with the hampers and whatnot I will be giving out. Open up the lines and show the video for me, please. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. There's a drone shot.
Hello?
There's a drone footage I have also here. Hi, good evening. Exclusive drone footage.
Hello, good evening.
From Angie Daniel. Hi, good evening. Go ahead.
Sir, good evening. Hello?
Yeah, go ahead. Next caller. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Go ahead. And Angie is only 16 years old. Just imagine that. And he got all these things for me. So there's like a panoramic shot of the affected area. In the Reform Village, Guaracara area river. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Ladies and gentlemen, come back to me. So we are out of time, but those of you, come back to me, please. Those of you who wish to assist the flood victims, you can text me on 294-4081. That's 294-4081, or any of the numbers on your screen. You understand? If you wish to give hampers, if you wish to give mattress, maybe you might have a furniture store and wish to donate 7 cheap refrigerators. You know, refrigerators are not really expensive, or stoves or whatnot. Stoves or so, but we really need to help these people and them. It's really, really hard. It's really hard because, as they say, one day for you, tomorrow for me. So, ladies and gentlemen, again, if you have water, whatever you want to give, you have clothing, whatever you want to give. My studio is really big. You can come see us. It's right in Chaguanas, opposite Metro Quick Shop. Again, text me on my 294-4081. You are going to see more. We tried my best. In fact, I spent hours and hours. Sorry we couldn't put all the audio and really hear from everybody. At Mahadev Trace, they treated me really good. I had lunch with them just before I left. I want to say thanks to them. Ladies and gentlemen, this is I.A.N. This is Crime Watch. We are going to keep you posted with respect to the flooding. Good night. And thanks to Synergy for assisting us today, bringing out a crew just so we can go live. Thanks again. So ladies and gentlemen, we run of this program is tonight at 10. I'm going to have a fast shower and I'm heading out in your area. So you can text me, send me pictures, send me videos on 294-4081. Thank you.
There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We're gonna hunt you down. We're gonna hunt you down. gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe in your home, be safe in the streets. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fence. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like Martin Luther King. Take me friendly on the phone so you can call us. We ain't gonna call you back. Say they don't know if you call us. Say what you gonna do now. We all coming through now. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle